Knicks playing the Bulls. Let's see if we are ready. We got our drinks. Yes. See, I just can't stand listening to Charles Barkley talk crap about the Knicks again. You know, he has never anything good to say about them. I don't know what they did to him, but he just doesn't like them. Screw it, I'm just gonna listen to him. You know, just gonna ignore whatever he says. Knicks lose again. Hi, and thank you for watching another session of Knicks Couch Report from Knicks Bros TV. Tonight, we are here right after the opening game against Chicago Bulls, and we'll kind of break down the game and talk about what did really happen. My brother asked me to to make this video with some energy, but unfortunately the Knicks sucked the energy out of me. So here we go. The game was absolutely, as the ones that watched it, that it was a blowout. It wasn't even close. Offense was totally out of sync. Defense was even worse. Players didn't really, were kind of some lost, especially like J.R. Smith and Jason Smith, and and even some other players didn't really perform the way they are supposed to. First of all, let's look at the defense and some of the players. I was very disappointed with the way Jason Smith played the game. On many occasions, he was guarding Taj Gibson, which he just ate him alive. I mean, he would just stand in front of him and give him so much space, wouldn't even put his hand in his face, and just let him shoot the ball. I mean, watching him defending, it was horrible. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. Our other defenders, such as Dallenberg, actually, let's point out a good, a good performance, and that was Dallenberg and Larkin. And for some points and some minutes, Amari Stoudemire played good. But I was pretty impressed with Dallenberg and Larkin, as we saw when Dallenberg went out of the game, Chicago was just driving the ball through the lane, and there was no rim protector, and Jason Smith couldn't do anything, either guarding Taj Gibson or Paul Gasol. So he was totally useless in this game. Offensively, it was even, I guess, even worse. For our two guards, I got some numbers over here. For our two guards, Iman Shumpert, 20 minutes, 2 for 9. Okay, J.R. Smith, 22 minutes, 2 for 8. Hardaway Jr., 18 minutes, 2 for 10. This is what we got. We got 6 made baskets whole entire game from our two guards. And that was, two guard was one of our strongest positions that we had, like so many players that we had a hard time to decide on who's gonna play and who's gonna start. Well, at this point, it really doesn't matter who starts. Nobody showed any sign. Nobody really could defend. Nobody could make the shots. Even Carmelo Anthony, 5 for 13. I understand it's the first game. I understand there are, still learning curves, and it's going to take time for them to learn the offense. but at least they could have put some more effort into the defense and try to stop Chicago for a change. But every time Chicago had the ball, they were scoring without much of a pressure. The only few minutes that we played defense was the first like 5 or 6 minutes of first quarter. After that was just down the hill. All in all, very disappointed. Really, there's not much of a positive to talk about beside the point that, like I said, Dallenberg and Larkin were very good. I liked Larkin's energy and his quickness. He got some nice assists. Dallenberg, for a big man, he had some great assists. I was very impressed with that. His passing ability was great. But I don't know how long really it's going to take us to learn this offense and the system. But at points, it looked like even Carmelo Anthony that had open shots, he would pass the ball instead of scoring, which I understand that we all were upset last year that he holds the ball and he hugs the ball. But I think there should be a mixture of isolation and the triangle offense. That Melo can use that to his advantage and score. Not only just pass the ball and pass up. Some of his open shots. It's also possible, because of Calderon's injury. He could have been a little bit of difference maker on the court, but the way we played, I don't think even Calderon, which defensively he's not known for his defense. Maybe he could have just created better shots, for offensive players like Melo and JR. But if we cannot get our defense straight, doesn't matter how many points we score, we still can lose the game. All the championship teams are really based on defense. And we do not have the personnel to do that. And to run the triangle offense, you got to have the personnel. You got to have the Michael Jordans and Scottie Pippens and Dennis Rodmans. We do have Melo, but supporting cast, during this first game of, regular season was horrible. So, with that said, I don't know what we're going to be expecting from this team. As I said, even before the season starts, my expectation for this team is not that high. I know at the end of the day, we will be in the playoffs. I don't think we're going to go far because we do not have the personnel to support the system. But at least we could have put up a better fight. At some points during I think starting middle of the third quarter, it just felt like the players really didn't want to play anymore. Cole Aldridge actually came into the game, as a sub. He was good, grabbing rebounds and playing hard. Quincy Acey, I think to me he played better than J.R. Smith or Jason Smith or any other. Quincy Acey, 21 minutes, 3 for 6, 6 points and 6 rebounds, comparing to J.R. Smith, 2 for 8, 1 rebound, and 6 points. But as the players preach, as Derek Fisher preached and Phil Jackson, we have to be patient. As New Yorkers and Knicks fans, we really don't have much patience. We really like to see our team win every game. But with this system and the new regime, we do have to have some patience and give the players some time to adjust to the system and try to execute what Derek Fisher draws on the drawing board. Hopefully we'll see a better defensive game against Cleveland, which is hard to believe. We are going against LeBron James and Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. You know, it's a very good possibility that we're going to start the season 0-2. But you never know. I mean, it's the first game. Things happens. But I would have loved to see, even if we lost with a little bit more dignity and pride, which it didn't happen. It was just like total blowout. You know, and the scores that were, the points that were scored at the end of the game, you know, we just call those garbage points because it really didn't matter. We didn't even get close. You know, losing the game by 24 points. So, all Knicks fans out there, I know you guys are all disappointed, as I am, as my brother is. But let's give it some more time. Let's be patient and hope for the best. Let's hope that these players can adjust. You know, and they come out and play harder. You know, show a little bit more heart, which we didn't see any of that tonight. Hopefully, with Calderon coming back from his injury, we could show a little bit more discipline in our offense, a little bit more easier shots, better playmakings, and hopefully, you know, we're gonna start winning some games. I know the first two games, you know, unfortunately, our first two games happened to be against Chicago and Cleveland back to back. But we can learn from this. We can you know, learn from the mistakes. They can watch the the videos and see where they need to improve. So, with that said, as you can tell, I'm really out of it. It was really shocking tonight, you know, the way they lost. You know, being so excited for the season to start and losing the game like this, it just totally took the air out of me. But I haven't lost hope. You know, like I said, I will give this team time. I will give Derek Fisher time because I know he's a smart basketball player. He might not have experience in coaching, but I know he can figure it out. And there's always Phil Jackson that can help out. So let's forget about this game, and we got 81 more games left. Let's look forward to our next game. Let's hope that we see a better fight, even if we lose. As long as we see progress and improvement, that is something that us as Knicks fans look forward to. And hopefully with the progress and improvement comes the wins. So, thank you for watching Knicks Bros TV and this session of Knicks Couch Report. We would love to see your comments regarding this game against Bulls. I want to know what Knicks fans think, how disappointed you are, and what you're looking forward to. Please subscribe to our channel so you can see our videos throughout the week. We will have this Knicks Couch Report. We'll have it every Wednesday night and Saturday night, Sunday nights. So again, Wednesday night and Saturday nights we'll publish a video and we'll talk about the games that was played during those days. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful night, and hopefully we will win the next game. Go Knicks, and see you next time.